Alright, what is up everybody? Coming back at you with another video on the channel today. We've got another unboxing and general overview of a new knife. Would you believe it's another Medford, guys? I know, right? Me and a Medford? Would have never thought. I'm running up a collection of these guys. But that's okay. I'm not mad about it. My bank account is, but we won't talk about it. So this is kind of a grail Medford for me. It's one I've really wanted. The Marauder H obviously was a big one I wanted. Got it, loved it. Fantastic action. So I came across this one. It's the perfect one. I picked it up. So I've got my mini Marauder. This came in about an hour ago. This other one came in yesterday. We'll get into that later. But I've also got an infraction, but it currently is sent back to Medford. The stop pin, external stop pin, fell out. That's a new one. Talked to Amy personally. She was great. We'll get into that later. Let's get into the knife right now. Boom. USMC Fighter Flipper in, that's right, MAGNACUT. Tumbled standard blade. Got the PVD scales, flamed hardware, and brush clip, and it is a beautiful combination, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go over this real quick. Oh, let's see what sticker they gave us. I love DLT with their stickers. Oh, there you go. That one's pretty funny. Always a different sticker with DLT. So we'll go over the stuff real quick because I know y'all are tired of seeing that. You get your booklet, you get your stuffs, and here's my COA. This one is August 15th. August, September, October, November. So it's about 3 months old, and that makes sense. They did a big run of MAGNACUT. Now, the MAGNACUT knives run about $100 more on average from like an S35BN. So he's capitalizing on the craze. Can't say I blame him. Capitalism at its finest. Boom. Here it is. And, oh, this thing, man. Definitely one of my favorites off the rip. Such a beast of a knife. And beautiful. You can see here the PVD scales. We got the flamed hardware. I love Medford's flamed hardware. Huge fan. Flamed hardware on the back side. And I got the brushed clips. Let's see if, yeah, there it is. Those beautiful grind lines. Now, they had some that said flamed hardware, but they had PVD pommels. This one had a flamed pommel. So I really like that. Now, oh, yes. This big, beautiful blade in, you can see that M. That's MAGNACUT, ladies and gentlemen. And watch this. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, that one's on me. Oh, what was it? What? Did that thing just flip? No wrist? What is going on here, guys? Wait. It couldn't possibly have good action and cut paper? What? Wow. It's almost like all the old forums are just haters. No, I'm talking about, guys, people say Medfords don't have good action, and they say they don't cut. I find that to be false. Let's falsify that again. This knife's about 2 weeks old. Basically, drop shut. Huh. Bad action? Where? I don't see it. Now, let's go into this one. I pulled this one out of the box 20 minutes ago. What? Centered? Oh, yes, it's centered. It's tight. 20 minutes ago. This knife is brand new. Made a month ago. But look at that action, guys. And that's the thing I've been saying about Medfords. The action, it just keeps getting better. Now, I did have that issue with my infraction. The stop pin right here came loose and fell out. It's the first time I've ever had that happen on over a dozen. I checked all my other ones, tight as could be. It is an S45 and they haven't done many in S45. She said sometimes the metals can contract, expand. It's a very precise press fit. Accidents happen. Amy emailed me back. She actually called me. I put my number in there. She called me about 20 minutes after I initially emailed them. It was very nice. I sent it out to them. Yeah, I had to pay shipping. You buy a $700 knife, you can't afford $20 shipping, you know? But should they pay for it? I think they should. Was I going to moan about it? Nah, I just sent it to them. They're going to fix it. It's there now. I'm sure she'll be getting back to me any day to send it back out. But this knife, guys, just love it. Just love it. So I think we're running right at 4 1/4 inches on the blade here, right at 9 1/2 inches overall. It is a big boy. Now let's compare it to the Patty T, as I call it. This is a Predator finish Patty T. Set it down. Oh yes, we are dwarfing the Patty T. Now let's get it next to that Marauder H. Oh, almost exact. Maybe a 1/4 inch taller. The feel in hand is similar. The ergos are a little better on the Marauder H. I'm gonna quit putting this up there. I hate putting it back up there. Y'all have seen it now. Compare it to a 187 DP. Pretty much identical in size and blade. So very similar to the 187 in size. It is wider this way. But yes, it's got that back spacer. I'm a sucker for a good back spacer. And I always wondered how this pommel attached. If you look in here, it screws into the back spacer. I was like, oh, that's cool. As the blade comes down, sets in there. Now you can reverse flick this knife very well. Detent's solid. When you let it go, that flipper tab is going to catch your thumb, so you don't lose it, which you might with this thing. Then just a couple shakes here. I haven't done anything to it. I put a tiny drop of KPL in there to help smooth things out. And I've just flipped it a few times. And this is the action, guys. I mean, this is fantastic. Lefty. Yes. And then, you know, it is the Fighter flipper. The flipper tab here, wrist on the mat. Boom. And I'm sure it'll break in even smoother. And that flipper tab is going to work even better. You do got to put a little oomph in it to get it out without wrist, but with just a little bit and just the right angle, I mean, it's there. Some of the older ones, obviously the action wasn't near as good. The lock bars were a little tighter before they put that lock bar stabilizer. But I'm ecstatic with this thing, you know, unless something happens, which normally on something like this, you'll find it right away. I feel like that stop pin popping out was kind of, you know, I asked Amy, has that happened? She said it has happened, but it's very rare, and I believe that. And when you have mid-techs like these, a lot of hand assembly, sometimes things happen. You know, it is unfortunate, and it does suck, but I've had issues with other knives. It kind of is what it is. You got to deal with it. So, very heavy, just a tank of a knife. That beautiful brush clip there. It does have the ball bearing style clip. I personally like these. A lot of people say they don't, which I think is kind of weird. It sits off the scale just a tiny bit. That's how they design them. So it can slide into your pocket a little bit better. The reverse flick is money. The ergos here, like I said, it's a little blocky, but it fits in the hand well. With this tab sticking up on the front, all kinds of confidence. You got the pommel on the back. It's like in a reverse grip. You feel very, very locked in. You could really stab something and your hand's not going to come up over it. You just have confidence with this knife in your hand. You could probably be a gas station knife fighting pro with this, if I had to guess. Now again, kind of like the Marauder H, not a ton of videos on these out there. There's some older ones. Not many in-depth videos, not many close looks. So I wanted to get this out. And again, this is in MAGNACUT. This is a, what was that, August 2022 knife. So pretty new overall. It's a few months old. Man, very snappy. Again, I picked this up off DLT Trading, one of my favorites, guys. I got $50 just in reward points off buying this knife. That's kind of funny. Centering right on point, as you can see, nice and centered. Pivots nice and tight, and the action is nice and smooth. I feel like they've kind of scaled back that break-in period thought, just because so many people, they don't commit to a knife. You know, if they don't get good action straight out the box, they cry about it. Now thumb flicks, it's a little harder right-handed. Left-handed, you can kind of run up in the crevice there and get it out. Doesn't thumb flick near as good as the Marauder though. The Marauder, you can run up into the top of it there and get a super solid thumb flick. You don't really have the access on this one. I mean, you can here. I can do it lefty. So it's possible, not super comfortable. So main deployment type, probably going to be the flipper tab. I really like the reverse flick, especially lefty. If I get a little lower on the lock bar here, I don't really put much pressure on it, and I can get a good flick. Yeah, guys, overall, man, I really like this Medford. Like I said, the ergos aren't as good as the Marauder H here, just the overall in-hand ergos. But the cool factor is definitely more than the Marauder H, especially with this flaming. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I really do like it. Yeah, great. We'll take a quick look at this midi Marauder, not to be confused with the slim midi. They are the same size, the midi and the slim midi, same exact size profile, but this one is a thick boy. This one is actually the same thickness as the full-size Marauder H, which is kind of funny. You see them from the back here. Same thickness, which is pretty cool, but in a very conveniently sized knife. And this one is perfect carry size, guys. I've actually got, wait for it, a second midi Marauder. Why do I have so many Medfords? This one did not come with a backspace, or so I bought another one. No, but this one's got the issue here. When the knife's closed, it's way too close. You can actually cut yourself pretty easy there. You can see this one, not even close to being that off, and you can even see from the side angle here how much farther up this one is. So Medford's actually going to replace this knife for me. They told me to send it in, and they're just going to send me a brand new knife. But in the meantime, I picked up this one, because why not? I have a problem, guys. I have a very serious problem, and I need help. But in the meantime, this thing is beautiful. This has got that bronze pinstriping to match the bronze hardware, and I'm really digging it with that nice brushed bronze clip. Oh yes indeed. Oh, drop to the thumb, a little shake, Yeah, I'm digging this one. I'm digging this one a lot, guys. But yeah, I wonder what happened with this one to where it's so far in. I wonder if it's the stop pin or the scales. I wonder what would make it do that. Anyways, like I said, they're going to replace this knife. No worries there. I'm going to try to get them to add a backspacer. It's a little consolation. But yeah, I really dig the lanyard loop backspacer. Amy called it glass breaker. I don't know if it's breaking any glass, not very sharp. But it's very nice. You can pretty much run your finger all the way down in it here, and you are not going to cut yourself. So that's how it should be. But yeah, that bronze pinstriping, guys, is super sexy. That's something new they're doing with that bronze hardware to match. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So I'm going to change my channel name to another Medford guy. No, but in all seriousness, I'm loving my Medfords. I'm becoming a fanboy. Hate it if you want. They've got their issues. Greg is a little wild sometimes. But he speaks his mind. You know, most people won't. He don't care. I don't care either what he says. Make good knives, Greg. Speak your piece and make good knives. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. That's the Medford USMC Fighter Flipper. One heck of a knife. Absolutely stunning. Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Check out some of my other videos. Come back and look for this midi Marauder review. It will be coming out soon. Beautiful little knife. All right. I appreciate y'all watching. Have a great day.